sorry I'm late, as always. But also, I'm always late, so I don't know what you expect. We're starting off this stream fest, right, with me gaslighting everyone. Hello, guys. Merry Christmas. Happy holidays. Hi, Blink Blonk. Papa is in my lap waiting for me out. You're hard to hear over the music. Thank you. I was just gonna ask, how are the levels? Speak up. Scout, you're the quietest sound in the world. How's that? How are we sounding? How are we sounding? What's up? Happy Logger Days. Hi, 9 volts. Hello, Scott. Merry Christmas gaslighting. Gas Christmas lights. Does that sound better? Speak up, not to reference. Better? Alright. Can you still hear the music? Because we're pumping Christmassy winter songs. I kind of forgot that Scout was a whole day ahead and the stream was going to be tomorrow. Don't worry, I will also be streaming tomorrow, and the next day, 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 and the next day. Yeah, we're doing Scout's Winter Stream Fest. It's so awesome and normal to call it a title like that. It's good levels now, but the stream overall is Tiny Mouse level. Turn me up! Alright, I'm doing mathematical calculations. Does that sound a bit better? We're hitting the... Okay, wait, hold on. Let me just go straight to 0. I don't know what the fuck this song is. Scout becomes a machine. Stream machine. I fucked around with it more, so it's probably terrible now. But check out my guy! It's my guy! I got Bing Bong in the mail! I'm so excited. Sounds like there's enemies nearby. Look out! The mic could go up, but the music is fine. Where the fuck? I thought I put gain. I put gain on it. Can't remember how to do it. Sorry guys, you're just gonna have to turn me up. If I talk closer to the microphone, maybe that'll help. I'm gonna turn down the music and it's gonna be up to you to figure it out. Okay. Anyway, nice to see you guys. Today, is this music Grant Kirkhope? No, this music is Mr. RuneScape, Ian RuneScape, inventor of RuneScape. Today I want to make some like pixel art stream layout stuff, and I want to try using on my computer. We're using my computer today. Great start. This is how it's housekeeping. Alright? Don't try to nig me, it's not gonna work. We're gonna start off. I want to make like, alright, let me show you. Is this gonna, there we go. I'm trying to use a sprite. Did you do something to your hair? I did. I chopped it. I got bangs again, and I got little streaks of it. This is the first time. I'm breaking new grounds. I'm going to use a computer. I'm going to use a computer for drawing my pixel art instead of using my iPad. And I want to make some fun. Things. Okay, I want to make like the cam box around here, and then I want to make some other like little overlay stuff. And I'm also using a sprite for the first time. My first foe. Let's just do 128. I hope we can magnify it when we export. Oh, my things. This music is too intense. I need to change it. It's freaking me out. I'm scared. I'm removing it from the playlist. There we go. Just a friendly ice melody. Thank you very much. Are you using a mouse to draw? Yeah, we're clicking. We're mousing. I'm gonna make a cam box. I don't have an idea though. We're gonna see what happens. I'm gonna start with some little like wait, I need the preview box to be behaving itself. What? Girl, what the fuck? Why is it doing that? Okay, that's annoying. We'll make some pine needles, I think. I want to make some pine cones and pine needles. That's all I can really manage to start with, I think. Cosplaying as the Megami Tensei devs in the 90s who adopted digital art before tablets existed. I don't know how they manage that shit, man. With pixel art, I feel like it's doable. But with like actual like curves and stuff, it's incredible. It is a cool, crisp, brisk 2 degrees outside today. I'm gonna be really like struggling to get used to all of the fact that the paint bucket tool isn't a bucket is really rude and disrespectful, I think. It's really mean and bullying. What's the, if I hit E, does it go to eraser? It does! And if I go to pen, whoa, what the fuck is that? Okay. It's B, obviously. It's really cold out today. But we're locked away indoors, thankfully, which is lovely. Let's start with like a baby. It's nice to have control Z as well, though. How was your guys' Christmases? Did you celebrate Christmas? What'd you do? Let me know what you did. Moving Cole's character design in Photoshop with a mouse is crazy. Oh, sit down. Yeah. How's that? I'm also turning it down on my computer because it is kind of loud. I'll just speak up also. Sorry, I'm like immediately mumbling. It's really hard to like focus on drawing a picture and remember not to just start like talking like this because even though I don't like this palette that we've got. I don't like it. I don't trust it. So many things I should have organized beforehand. Crimpus party tomorrow. I still got a lot of stuff to do. Stressful, but fun. It's the 27th for me. You guys have done Christmas the day itself already, right? Surely. You must have. I was in the office on Christmas. Monitoring your mics helps a ton, but I still hate doing it even for streams. It's more like I'm looking at my audio mixer on OBS, and I don't know what it means. I don't know what numbers it should be hitting. I don't know what the thing to do. Like, I don't know how loud it is. Also, can't you guys turn it up on your volume? But obviously you only have a certain maximum. I can't find the place that lets me like change the gain. Filters. Ain't no filters. Plus gain. There we go. Okay, I found it. I'm gonna bump up my microphone. Are you guys ready? We can't adjust the levels between your mic and music though. Yeah. I'm just talking about like volume and overall. It's much better now. Oh, okay. Well, I'm turning myself up a little bit anyway. Fighting with you guys immediately. I was in the office on Christmas. On Christmas. and I did nothing all day. It was great. It's school holidays, like winter holidays, but obviously in Japan it's not like a Christian traditional country, so they don't really care about Christmas that much. That looks so... the colors are not it. I'm gonna find my favorite palette. I got it off of a website. Oh, she's gonna start. Now it's coming out of my computer. And why? I couldn't tell you why. I don't know what triggered her to do that. Pixel palette, I guess. That's probably the right website. What the fuck is this? Let me show you guys what I'm looking at. I'm gonna click on this. I'm looking for my pixel palettes. Maybe it's low spec. Who are these people? What is that? Anyway, this is it. And I think it's called something like... late summer or late autumn. Let's try late. Nope, nothing. Summer. I need to download it and put it somewhere very special and precious. Warm summer is almost there, but not quite. And, oh, that's it. Okay, it's not in the summer section. If whoever made this palette deleted it, I'm going to pass away and die forever, I think. Did you have KFC? Your mic has a little headphone jack, right? It does not. Don't they enjoy eating Christmas KFC or something? They have little, like, traditions, but it's not enough for it to be, a public holiday, is what I meant. They eat KFC sometimes because KFC lied to the Japanese public. It was like, oh yeah, Americans love KFC. They totally eat KFC every single day. I mean, every single Christmas. It's like fried chicken is like what you eat in traditions. My company scammed you out of input monitoring. What the fuck? Yeah, they got me good. Razer. They got me good. They knew I was like a fake gamer. And now fried chicken is like the Christmas thing. And I always tell my kids, like, people don't eat fried chicken overseas on Christmas. No one really does that. And they're like, what? What? Pop got the peanut butter burps. Is it Japanese gradient palette? That's a good fucking question. What is my palette? I can't find it. What should I do? What should I do? What should I do? I'm gonna have to choose a new... Okay, let's just choose a new palette. Let's choose a winter palette. We don't even need that stupid palette. We're doing winter stuff. Winter cool. That's got lots of colors. I like the technology. I'm gonna sneeze. Homie. Christmas Krampus? Log cabin? My eyes are watering so hard. I don't know why. I feel like I'm having allergic. I'm crying! KK Slider reduced me to tears. What is this song? It's KK... something. Gingerbread Joy. I don't like that palette very much. Bob Ross, Lonely Retreat. Okay, let's go back up to... There's another one I liked. The first one. Winter Code. And Christmas Krampus. Yeah, that one's got way more. How do I download a palette? Okay, let's see. How do we input the palette in this? File. Import sprite sheet, maybe? Load palette. But what do you like? What kind of files do you like? Let's learn together. How to import font Sprite. I'm using a free version of Sprite. Someone you can download the files and then I wrote font palette. You can download a Libra version for free. GP or PNG works as well. Okay. Not this one. This one. Because it did say PNG was okay too. I don't like opening my files on the stream. I don't know why. I'm like, it's none of your business. So I'm gonna do it up here. We don't have fried chicken, but my mum insists on getting KFC coleslaw every holiday. Yum! I really miss KFC mashed potato and gravy. They don't have that here! Which is the best part of fucking KFC. It's crazy. Winter cold. There we go. We have a nice... What is going on there? Okay. We made it out alive. We did it. Team. We've got some nicer colors. Oh! Do they have instant mashed potatoes there? That's pretty similar, but I don't know how to match the gravy. Yeah, the gravy's the best part, IMO. Okay, let's try to recreate some winter berries with some nicer colors. I ended up going, I was working, and then with some of my coworkers we ended up going to an anime shop, and I bought a green clock, even though I already own a green clock. So now I have 2 green clocks. And then I went to Hot Pot. It was delicious. And that was my Christmas day. My brother sent me a lot of photos of my dog Paddy back in New Zealand, looking at all the barbecued meats that they were preparing. I haven't decided where the light source for this is. Usually an essential part of the process, but that's fine, don't worry about it. Whoa. Weebs and their green clock anime. I know. My favorite anime is Moomin. Only problem with this palette is there's no green. There's no green. What's this exclamation mark? Oh, shut up, whatever. Can I make a holly-shaped leaf? Can I do it? Can I? Do we have the technology? It's looking like it's not. It's looking like we don't. I don't know why, I was totally normal today, and then suddenly I feel like I'm like, sorry gang. I'm sniffing, my eyes are watering. I'm allergic to being live on stream. Okay, I really want to make some decoration. What are you making? I missed that part. I was just about to say actually. I want to make some decorations basically for the stream. Like a little digital decor. And I think it'd be fun to make a new frame for my webcam. This thing. And I kind of had this really ambitious idea that I don't know if I'll be able to do. I really want it to have snow that piles up over time. I have no idea. Maybe I just click on in OBS or whatever, but I just think it'd be fun. And have snowfall. I don't know how to make a GIF. We got Todd Hogg. I'm sounding like Todd Hogg. snorking and snuffling. Todd Hog is my favorite anime. We should make a little winter variant of Todd Hog. What the fuck is going on? I'm really struggling to make leaves. Okay. Let's just think about this logically. That looks... I don't like the way that looks. Let's add another berry. Let's do that. There's something dastardly going on here. When the dog backs up and growls at nothing in the doorway. Oh, he's stressed. Poor guy. You gotta fight the ghosts and the demons. You gotta get out there. Sorry, brother. It was nice knowing you. What the fuck? That'll do. That'll do. Looks kind of like a fish. Yeah, whatever. I have integrity for my work. Whatever. I'll leave my log to Todd. Let's draw a log. Let's draw a Yule log. A bûche de Noël. Do you have any delicious Christmas food? Anyone have like a lovely delicious feast? I know you had coleslaw, but aside from that, I don't really know what like traditional like American Christmas food is, because obviously we do our own thing because it's summertime, so we gotta be eating summer. No, sorry. Damn. The fuck? Crazy. We're eating BBQ. We're eating little lambs. Little lambikins. My favorite. It's basically the same as Christmas. What did you eat on Christmas? Our Christmas did not go well. That is the thing about Christmas is that when you have a lot of family members, sometimes it can be a nightmare. Me, when my message makes no sense. I was like, I see. Now tell me about Christmas. It's the same as Thanksgiving. Oh yeah, like the roast bird and then the other things. That's fair. But yeah, when you got a lot of family members from many generations and many parts of many different ways of thinking, can be a bit of a nightmare. Speaking of nightmare, this drawing. Maybe if I go like this. Okay. Whatever. Let's do an outline. I like outlines. I think it looks nice. I kind of want to do... Couldn't tell you why. The thing about... one thing about pixel art is that it's often... Because it's used in things like games, it's often meant to be like very simple and clean. Because the more like randomness and detail you add, the more difficult it is to like animate. I love adding random adding random pixels. My favorite shit ever. I think it looks better. It looks a stupid log. Let's try and make like a... add just a little dink. Beautiful. Beautiful log. Still haven't done the... Okay, for the cam box, as they call it, for the webcam box. Oh, I should make like sticks. And then have it look like this kind of, and then have them like blah, blah. And then I can add like snow on the top. It hasn't snowed yet. It might snow in February if we're lucky, unless global climate change gets to us. I'm thinking like that kind of vibe. Okay, how do I delete this? Show me the delete. Okay, that's okay. Okay. Can we do that a little less as slowly as possible? And then I hit delete. Okay. Now, the tricky part is I don't know how big to make it because I don't remember what proportions I used for the other one. That looks kind of like 3x4. It's giving that proportion, right? Yeah, that'll do. Okay, I'll put a dot in each corner so I don't forget. Let's go 3 pixels. Yeah. Constantly zooming in and out. A wee little swirl. Maybe not a little swirl like that. Just a little pink. And then this comes down and then comes up and crosses over. And then this goes along. And then this goes along. It's gotta all be thick enough that like this we can't have anything on the outside. Or too far on the inside either, I suppose. Let's make a little maybe like that. Ding. We'll figure out what's actually going on later. Ay. Whoa. Whoa. Hold on. I'm fucking around with Windows. I could also make a little stream pit. I could make Todd Hog. I need to learn how to use widgets. Although I actually don't know if you can use widgets in on YouTube. You know how Twitch has all of those like integrated things where you can have like points and things. What am I doing here? Missile your sniffle. Sorry. I'll sniff off camera. Oh yeah, we got some freaking Zelda song. YouTube used to have those, but deleted them in like 2012. Yeah, they like did all this, like they added a bunch of cool stuff to like the streaming side of the of YouTube, and then they were like, never mind, and just like took it all away. And then they did fucking YouTube Shorts, which is so awesome. I'm glad that they spent all of their money making YouTube Shorts as predatory as possible to me personally. This will look reasonable, I think, maybe eventually. By the way, if you're worried, don't be. Oh, that reminds me, let's try a tool in Resprite, which is what I use on my iPad, that I discovered recently, is you can add an outline. Effects? What the fuck? Convolution matrix. I'm freaking out. That's animation stuff. Layer. Properties. Color mode. Preferences. Maybe you can't do that. Scripts. JavaScript. Girl, what are you doing here? Tiled mode. Oh yeah, I've seen this. So you can make tiles a lot more easily. Which doesn't help us in this moment. Well, we'll just do our own. We'll just do our own. We'll just do our own. It's fine. Don't worry about it. That's fine. How do I color drop? Someone? Alt. Perfect. I think Brave Browser added options to block shorts. I have shorts blocked on my desktop. Convolution from music? That's what I'm working on right now. Holy shit, worlds collide. Pollution matrix? This is an eco-friendly stream. I'd be polluting the fucking matrix of this with my schnuffling. Yeah, this is a plant-based stream. If you have any animal products near you, I need you to shoot them for me. Otherwise, you will be timed out and then subsequently banned. We have no mods in stream. Fuck. I just realized. I'm gonna die! I'm gonna be murdered and I'm gonna die! My last act will be to make coffee. I made a giant, look at this coffee pot. It's this fanciful, silly teapot that I filled with coffee. And it stays warm somehow, magically. Which is very incredible and amazing. And now I don't have to get up and make coffee. I've just got a refill right here. Is the dog in my lap near me? Well, your dog is not a product. So you're fine. Your dog is not a product. I'll go on record and say dogs are more than mere consumer goods. I'm gonna add a little flourish of like a twig here for the sick and twisted thrill of it. And then sorry guys, I am trying to get used to all of the controls. And you know what? I'm not sorry. And I've changed my mind on my apology. That's starting, you know, I just love how pixel art, you add an outline to things and it just starts to look a little bit more correct, you know? Is Sophie from Music a product? Yes, and you have to kill it. It's a product of the breeding industry. I'm sorry, Bingo, you gotta go. He's a product of his time. He's gotta get out of here. You don't know that, though. We might have just found Bingo on the side of the road. In which case, he's a product of the road. What? Oh. Just add a little thing there. It's really fucked up and crazy and messed up and weird and twisted and demented that it is the end of the year. I'm freaking out about it. This, like, week, I have a whole week with, no work and no plans. Aside from streaming every day in the morning to force myself to wake up. I'm sorry, I'm using you guys. I need a reason to not sleep in until midday. Otherwise, I'll just not do anything for the entire week, and I'll just like watch YouTube videos and like kind of lower my brain cell count significantly. So I'm gonna start off every morning with a stream, and then hopefully let's do some little overlapping, eh? How's that feel? Yeah, I like that. Okay, yeah, I don't know aside from today what I'm gonna do, but then after the stream I'm gonna do lots of cleaning and chores and stuff. Boo, boring. But also I'm gonna really try to knuckle down and make a game. Okay, this is my conundrum right now, is whether I should take the advice of everyone or ignore it at my own peril, which is that everyone says don't make your dream game. And people say this with novels, people say this with comics, people say this with every single art form. So I know it has to be true, but I also kind of no wanna. The advice is, do not start with your dream product when you're first getting into the art form. Start with something small so you can learn the fundamentals, and then when you feel ready to tackle your dream idea, then return to it with the tools that you have in order to make it the best thing it can be. If it really is like your dream game or your dream comic, then you don't want to like ruin it by, or like ruin your chances of it being really good by doing it when you're not ready for it. You should practice first, basically. And it's sound advice, and it's good advice, and it's advice that I've given to other people. But I'm so impatient, and I'm so convinced that I don't need to do it for some reason. I'm like, oh, yeah, but I don't need to do it. And so I really want to make this like mystery game that I've been thinking up recently. But I know that actually I have to go back to the drawing board and I have to make some little small games. Looks to me, scout streams are a nice wind down for the night. True, it's like evening time for you guys. But yeah, I'm working on I'm working on learning how to code first. But I want to make this one game, and I'm really impatient to like work on it. But also, I don't know shit, and I kind of don't want to like just make a bad game, and then there's a thing in like programming called technical debt, which is basically like the more you make a game or whatever, or a project, when you're still learning how to code, like the more kind of mistakes you're making and the more things that you're doing that are like kind of like the opposite of future proofing, sort of future sabotaging, and you can accrue a lot of quote technical debt if you're making something. Okay, now what do I do? Just gonna see if I can add like bark, I guess. This is gonna look like highlights though. That's alright, we can do that too, I suppose. We'll just add some like patterns. I've lost my train of thought. Technical debt. So if I'm making my dream game, say, and I'm like creating all of these like coding mistakes, and people talk about like programming architecture and all this shit that I just frankly do not understand because I don't know anything, then I'm gonna end up with like a product that's like really janky and messed up. So I really should just start with little small games and learn how to fucking make things before I work on my magnum opus. And I'm like, I don't want to do that because I'm different, I'm special. I'm not at all. So I Alright, you guys have convinced me. Do a goofy little game that uses the same mechanics. Well, that's the thing, is that like my game idea would be really small scale anyway, and then you can expand it outwards. So that's part of the reason why I'm like, just let me do it. Just let me start it. And like, the art doesn't take that long to do, so I should just start it. Does this look good? I want a similar but not the same. You know what? We're gonna introduce new colors into the palette. We're gonna be bold and reckless. We're gonna be crazy. You've never seen me do such a thing. Literally so similar to the color we have right now. Okay, let's, and then I press edit color? No. Put it into the palette options. Okay, whatever. I don't know. Oh, Jesus. I'm just gonna color it in here. And then I feel like there must be a way for me to like change all of this into contiguous. There we go. I changed that one, but that's fine. This is just a practice. Like a WarioWare to learn what you're doing, lol. Yeah. But the thing is that like, if I just do the same thing I'm gonna do when I make the game, I might as well just make the game. Is how I feel. So I don't know. But the idea that I have requires a lot of narrative, so it requires a long like, I could do the tutorial, I could do the intro quite quickly. But to have a fully finished game would take longer. And finishing a project is a really important skill in any medium as well. I don't know. What do I do? I just need to do one of the two. The thing is that there's probably no wrong answer, and I just need to choose and fucking get on with it. But also, here's the other thing. As much as I am like impatient to just get on and like start doing something fun and silly, or start working on my game idea, is that I also really like coming up with ideas. And I love, like, because I want to make mystery games, right? I want to make a mystery game. That's my dream game idea. I love thinking of like settings, and I love thinking of like puzzles that interact with the theme and all that kind of stuff. So it could be fun to do some like totally different, totally random, like there's so many good like mystery / horror settings. I was talking to my friends the other day and my brother actually about like Arctic research stations and how like aesthetically like they are. You know, you've got like the cold deep blue snow and it's so scary and messed up, and then you've got like you know, the generator cuts and you're like, oh fuck, we're done for. Like there's been sabotage and like big great metal like rigs, and then you got like the blinking red light in the dark snow. I assume you've watched The Thing. Exactly. The Thing, there's a few there's a couple of X-Files episodes with that vibe, and like stuff like that is just, oh, it's so good. I've listened to some podcasts that are like a sort of a mysterious thing in the snow, and then obviously there's the H.P. Lovecraft story, I'm blanking on the name, The Mountains of Madness. Among Us. I'm not really a big fan of sci-fi and space station vibes. I'm sorry, it's too clean for me. But I could get into sci-fi vibe. Subnautica Below Zero, actually. I tell a lie. I do like sci-fi things. Sorry, I'm being disgusting right now. But Subnautica Below Zero is a perfect example of that too. Like, they're finding something within the ice. What is it? What's going on? And then you've got all of these like interesting characters. You've got like researchers from all over the world, with their own like agendas, like political and personal. You've got like a variety of like scientists and engineers, and like, oh, it's so good, right? And then you've got like the classic murder mystery, like set in like a big old manor. And you've got like, what else? What other good like mysterious settings are there? There's all sorts. I mean, it's not actual horror, but Among Us has like a thing map. Oh, I literally only played it a couple of times back in like 2020. I didn't know it had multiple different maps. I'll have to check it out just for vibes. But what other good mystery settings are there? I like a small town. I like a small town where everything seems like happy and nice on the surface, but there's like these deep family feuds that have been sort of building up resentment and all that kind of stuff for 100 years. This kind of looks crazy. I've drawn something kind of crazy, and I don't like these oops. I don't like these little things. I also once again want a slightly darker color, so we're gonna move a little bit more red, if you'll allow me, and just like a little bit darker, but not fully. Is that too dark? It's too red. We want the saturation down also. Let's move it this way. Okay, that'll do. Unknown horror that torments a town. Danganronpa guy convinced me that an increasingly younger and younger set of school children is great for murder mysteries. That's such a random pull. I can't remember if I bought or wishlisted it, but I bought Danganronpa, but I haven't played it yet. I haven't watched the new Knives Out movie also, but I really want to. I loved the first one. I thought the first one was amazing, and I do love Benoit Blanc as like a detective. He's awesome. I didn't like the second movie. I think we talked about it on stream before, but it just felt very sort of too overt. But I'm excited to watch the third one. I think it'll be good. I like how with each of his games, he increases the edge and taboo of it. I think that's smart. I think that's cool. Carnivals also. FNAF is kind of carnival-y, right? I also haven't played it. I don't like jump scare games. I like mysterious and thrillery games, but I don't like jump scares. Because I'm a fucking infant child. If I do this, does that look stupid? No, that... Oh, Local Kids Arcade is its own setting. Kids Arcade, eh? I see. I haven't played it, so I just assumed they were like animatronics in like a... But yeah, Carnivals is great. Love a carnival. Also, I had the idea of making like a little bird watching game. I think it'd be fun. I should make small games. Okay, I'm gonna make some small games. I'm gonna make do my own little game jams. I really just am like very impatient when it comes to anything creative. This should not have... Wait, what? Oh my god, I changed the color of the... That's so annoying. I see what happened. I see what happened. Okay. But I don't know how to fix it. When I was using this like edit color thing, it edited the palette color and not just the color that I had selected. But that's alright, we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Just add some dots here. I do also need a color for this. So let's just drop it down maybe a little more. Okay, that's the exact same color that I have. And it almost works. Laser focused. Yeah, okay, that'll do. Do they have a Chuck E. Cheese like place in New Zealand? No, we don't have anything like that, unfortunately. We don't really have any of those fun animatronic or even like gimmicky places. Even when I was a kid we didn't. Oh, interesting. I just realized right click does a different color. But like I've seen pictures of like Rainforest Cafe and stuff like that. It looks so cute and fun. We don't really have that. The best we had was Macca's back in the day. Had a lot of really fun stuff going on, but now they've just replaced that with like a boring room with nothing in it. Which is very, very sad. Very, very, very sad indeed. But whatever. Like we used to have those big ass playgrounds. I don't think any of them have playgrounds anymore. It's kind of wild. Like you think one or two of them would still have them, but pretty sure they're all gonzo. Rainforest Cafe was low-key way scarier? What? I actually don't know what's in Rainforest Cafe. Did they have animatronics? I've just seen like pictures of the fangs. And by fangs I mean pictures of the rainforests. And it just looked like a cute little I don't know what it looked like. Just random loud ass lion sounds that you can hear if you're anywhere close to the restaurant. That's fucking funny. That's really funny. Oh, sorry. It's like I'm being just like attacked by some witch. Maybe I'm having an allergic reaction to my makeup. They did have animatronics, but they weren't that intricate. Oh my god, this song is so cute. Oh, I didn't get any Stardew Winter songs on my playlist. I gotta add that next time. I'm gonna cover most of this with snow. I should just do that first and then worry about the shading later. Can I increase my pixel brush size? No, that changes the color. Can I make a new layer? Can I do that? Does this layer... New layer. Okay, there we go. Now we have our layers. Fang. Cute! That looks cute! Oh my god, okay. And then I did all of this and I'm gonna cover it up. When I was growing up, well, when I was in high school, I should say, my school was right next to a zoo, doxing myself. And you could hear the lions roaring, and the monkeys whooping. It was really fun. A little hot. Let's just dry it. Like I said, it's not snowing, but it looks cute, so we'll make a little pile up here, I guess. No, I feel fine. I forgot to... But it's fine. It's fine! What's everyone's New Year's resolutions? Do you have those? I haven't thought of my New Year's resolutions yet. I should look back, actually. I should find my old New Year's resolutions. They might be within reach. The scary part... Wait, let's talk about Rainforest Cafe again. That sounded... I mean it. The scary part about Rainforest Cafe, you didn't expect the sounds when you're in GameStop or whatever. That's funny. I have all of these, like, old notebooks. I always, like, keep a little thing like this with me. And I write my little daily to-do lists. And sometimes important stuff, but mostly just daily to-do lists. It's kind of like bullet journal. And I think in one of these I probably have my 2025, like my New Year's resolutions and stuff. My plans. Whoa, this is 2024. This is just pictures that I drew. Okay. Is it this one? I'm being distracted from drawing. I'm sorry. I think this is even earlier. This one has little doodles in it, which is pretty cool. Don't be so bright. Stop it. Can you see it? Anyway. Yeah, I don't know what year this is. Anyway. I'm on the hunt. I have to find them now. But yeah, one of my New Year's resolutions at the start of this year was to start doing pixel art, which we're still doing, and also make the website for the pixel art, which I have not started doing. I was meant to a long time ago. Finish it. I haven't started the website. But hey, progress is progress. Okay, I can't find the specific one this time. But I'll look for it, and then maybe tomorrow we can discuss. We can discuss New Year's resolutions tomorrow, perhaps. And I'll keep working on my little snow, and we'll have it a little calm down. How good? How good is that? Let's have another little way over here. I don't really know how snow falls. The scariest part was the tree. The tree? The tree? Who's the tree? Who and what is the tree? I need to cover this part as well because I do, because I have to. This seems like too much snow now. We may have gone snowboard. KK Slayer's back. Rainforest Cafe tree. Yeah, I don't know him. We didn't have rainforest cafes. I'm googling rainforest cafe tree. Oh my god. and you just live with this, and you just have this in your world, and you just have this, and it's just out there, strike a pose and say Tracy the tree. It's incredible that someone made this, and it was their job to do it. Do not talk to this animatronic tree. Why the fuck am I making whatever YouTube videos I'm making and not making videos titled "Do not talk to this animatronic tree"? Tracy is watching the dark truth. Oh my god, there's cameras inside and they're watching. Maybe I repressed this or they excommunicated before I was around. Saying excommunicated is really funny for a fucking tree. Dude, a southern girl tells all. Rainforest Cafe. Do not call Rainforest Cafe tree at 3 a.m. challenge. Worst mistake of my life. You guys, my girlfriend is dead because I called the Rainforest Cafe tree at 3 a.m. Oh my god. I like this guy. Who's this cunt? Cha-cha. Sipper. Oh, it's a water bottle. Alright, let's get back to work. Get back on the grind. Why are these going sideways? I'm realizing. I'm on the right layer. Hell yeah. Oops, I'm on eraser. I wondered what looked strange. Oops. Let me fix that. They put that guy on everything. Yeah, they know he's a big ticket guy. Big seller. Mr. Sipper. What was his name? Cha-cha? Cha-cha 2 times. Sip to the left. Alright. Yeah, honestly. Wish there was more whimsical children's restaurants. There's no restaurants for kids anymore. Like, no one thinks of what the children want to see at the restaurant. It's all just Nobu and Erewhon. I don't know what these words mean. But really, I mean, there's no fun little like hangouts for kids places anymore. We're gonna do just like a different vibe now. We're just gonna do something silly. Just some silly. There's a mall here with a Hello Kitty cafe, but the TikTokers take every reservation, I think. Yeah, that makes sense. There's a lot of like, yeah, Kirby Cafe, TikTok Cafe. Hello Kitty. What else have I seen? Snoopy, that kind of stuff. But it's all like for adults. It's crazy to me that Snoopy is so popular, but like, just as like a character design, just like as a mascot. Nobody reads Snoopy. No one knows that he's a comic, even. They're just like, he's a dog, and he's around. He's a dog that's around, and that's who he is. I learned that there's a McDonald's cartoon that I desperately want to watch now. I feel like I have like distant ancient memories of a McDonald's cartoon. The Greedy Grimace. Remember when we had that like Grimace shake thing? That was so fun. And then Katy Perry made like the stupidest contribution to it ever. It was fun, and then like the celebrities got involved and it was like, ugh. People only remember Peanuts for Christmas. Peanuts. There goes Charlie Brown. Yes, sir. It's from this year. What the hell? What's Mr. MacDonald up to? Alright, let's add some shading to the snow. See what happens when we do that. It sounds very fun, but also I'm afraid of propaganda, so I don't want to watch it. Mr. MacDonald. Why are they doing that? They're trying to fool the kids. They're trying to trick him. They're trying to get him. I know they have some mascot, Moe mascot for recruiting. Ugh. Ugh. There's a Snoopy mystery game that I saw, that I really desperately want to play now. All of the Peanuts pals are solving a problem. Do I drop it down? How do I do this? Yeah, I think it's... What is this song? I feel like I'm at an emotional crescendo. That Makoto Shinkai recruiting ad from like 10 years ago. Bro, they love getting like cute girls to sell you crazy shit. It will not work on me. It doesn't matter how cute the girl is. It will not work on me. I'm gonna add like little dots here to kind of make them look like the sparkles that snow has. Or like the opposite sparkles, I guess. I don't know if it'll work. It's a bit of texture. Another cup of coffee, perhaps? Oh, I forgot to do this side. I'll do it later. I'll just keep doing the snow. Let's keep doing the snow. I really, really hope it snows this year. It's gonna be my last winter in Japan. But I'm in the south, so it doesn't snow that much. There's one, I've had 3 winters here so far. This will be my 4th. And I think there was only 1 year where it didn't snow that much. Or like, I should say, where we didn't get like a snow day. Because we're in the south, like, it does get cold enough to snow, but quite rarely. And I think it's like changing with global climate change. So they don't have any infrastructure because it's literally like 1 or 2 days out of the year where it gets snowy enough to stop traffic. And obviously in places where it drops to the negatives consistently, they're gonna have more infrastructure. They're gonna be able to get the roads up and like safe much quicker, but where I live, that's not the case. It gets so hot in the summer. It gets so cold in the winter. Truly, it's incredible. I didn't realize like how uncharacteristically mild New Zealand weather is until I was like until I met like a bunch of people from around the world, and I was like, oh, it's not actually normal for the entire year to have like 10 degrees Celsius of difference. That's actually rare. Most places it's far more extreme. But literally in Auckland, the biggest city in New Zealand, it's like 25 degrees at the height of summer. And like 5 degrees, okay, it's like 20 degrees different. And then like 5 degrees in the depths of winter. Maybe it'll drop below 0 if you're lucky. Maybe it'll hail. but like that's it. That's all there is. You do be surrounded by the largest heat sink in the world. That's true. That is true. We get a lot of like down in the bottom of the South Island. They have super cold winters. It does snow a lot down there. And they get those little Antarctic winds whipping around. Bloody beautiful. So lovely. Coming all the way up from Antarctica. And getting them. I like how that looks. I like that little bit there. That looks nice. The snow is, you know, we got a little bit to work on, but I think we can make it. We can make it okay. Actually, I do want to really quickly clean up this, because this is kind of a mess. That's all it needs. Maybe one more there. Yeah. Maybe even... No. No. Okay, back to the snow. Back to the snow. I think here, I'm gonna... It looks so blocky. As much as I like Minecraft, I don't want it to be that blocky. I want to learn how to do the anti-aliasing that I hear spoken about. I don't really know how to do all of that. I think actually these little dots make it look just a bit messy and hard to read, so I'm gonna erase them. We'll just have the white snow. The white snow upon the branches will be perfectly acceptable. I think I'm gonna watch the new Knives Out today. I'm gonna find it legally and I'm gonna watch it. I'm just adding random slightly darker patches, pixels into actually genuinely quite random places, but yeah, I think I like that. Hold on. I think I like that, the bottom part, more than I like the top part. The spots don't really work. Maybe I can add like a bright blue to some parts. Maybe not. Let's see. Yeah, this needs more darker shading. And then maybe I'll add like that there. It's like kind of... What if it's like that? No. Sure. And then maybe I won't do any of the dark ones at the top because it's higher up. Okay. Now I want to add some more little twigs and stuff to the wooden frame. Just some little doink like that. Oops. I meant... I'm pressing crazy buttons. The song sucks. We're changing the song. I'm still honing my... We can't change the playlist. We couldn't possibly. It's not possible to do such a thing. Who do you think you are? the creator of the playlist. I just realized I've been mumbling for the past 40 minutes or so. Sorry, gang. Well, why do you hate Gerudo Valley? It's just, it was too much plinking. Too much plinking and not enough sound, you know? Rito Village is way awesomer. Obvi. Everybody knows that. As much as I like these internal things, I really need to have them not be transparent, or else the camera, like the webcam thing in the middle, we'll see little glimpses of it, and that'll look dumb. So I do need to do that. Oh yeah, I was adding little twigs. Instantly forgot what I was doing. Lol. It's a bit close to the... Let's go down again, maybe. Yeah, there we go. That's cute. And then let's have one... Is the scrolling in and out unpleasant? I feel like I do that anyway, so... Like, even with my other... on the iPad, so it's probably used to it now, right? Too much plinking turns on a piano and guitar song. It was it's fine, do what you gotta do. Hell yeah. Okay, that's quite... Let's have some even more branching. That part, like the dun dun. I'm pretty sure it's like the same notes as like the... Is it the Howl's Moving Castle song? Dun 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 dun. I think it's Howl. Just adding single pixel little twigs so it looks like prickly kind of. Winter is all about the plants going prickly. And I stand by it. Ooh. Just one at the end there. Yeah. Yeah. It feels a bit unbalanced. Doesn't it? Doesn't it? This feels way heavier than this side. Partly because of that. And a few other... and a little bit other reasons. So I need to up the snow maybe? If I add more snow? If I add more snow, will that help? Yeah. Are there acorns in winter? Studio Ghibli copied Wind Waker. There... I think that's an autumn thing, right? Maybe? There are pine cones in winter. I'm not sure how to draw pine cones, but we can figure it out. I'm also debating whether to add some other colours. Some more colourful colours. Or to keep it very simple, because it's like the box, the camera box. Could add some lights and stuff. My hands are so dry. Do your guys' hands get dry in the winter? For me, I should not be picking them. Chestnuts on closed fires? Could it be? Perhaps? Maybe? Surely not. They wouldn't do such a thing, would they? Do you guys eat chestnuts? Is it like a common delicacy? For me, it is not. Is why I ask. I don't really know what we eat for, like, because obviously we have a summertime Christmas, and there's not that many, like, other new, like, winter-specific holidays in New Zealand. We have a new one called Matariki, but because it was only sort of introduced as a public holiday like a couple of years ago, we don't really have any like traditional winter feasting times. Like all of our holidays are kind of like summer. I don't think I've ever seen a chestnut. Let's look at pictures of chestnuts together. When I think of chestnuts, I think of the chestnut handy stables. Chestnuts, they're quite common at the moment in Japan. If you see Mont Blanc dessert, it's also a mountain, obviously. It means white mountain. But this is like a chestnut dessert thing that's really popular at the moment. I don't know why it's called Mont Blanc, but it's chestnut flavored. Marron, which I think is the French word marron. Mont Blanc aux marrons, secret number 69 is a funny number. Okay, anyway. Hazelnut things are common in the North America. That makes sense. You got Nutella. I'm dying. Why am I dying? What's going on? What is going on with me? What's going on? What's the time? Where am I? My eyes are watering so much. Hold on, I need a cough. The light. I'm used to the lights. Blah. Oh, okay. Do you have that gene where if you look at the sun you sneeze? I don't, and I kind of wish I had it. I don't know why I want to sneeze when I see the sun. But part of me really wants to sneeze when I see the sun. Let's just add like a little bit here. I don't like that, but I don't like it. And then we gotta have a little bit right here as well, actually. I'm gonna sneeze again. Oh god. Oh lord. It's happening. No. Okay. Nutella's Italian, but yeah. But like, it's very popular in America. I presume. I assume. I guess I've got to add snow here as well. What if I do just like some darker sneer? I like the idea of a bit of variation. I don't like the shape of this. Oh hell yeah! RuneScape Christmas. Shout out to the. That's crazy behavior. Okay. I'm happy none of the songs in this playlist have a piercing, resonant demon sound. That's what you think. Don't worry, I'll be adding more. I'll be adding more. Okay. I'm gonna make a new layer. And then I'm gonna start messing around with little splotches of color somehow. The only colors we have on this, other than brown and blue, are like this pink shade, sort of a berry color, and a purple. I just realized my camera's covering the palette, so it's a fun mystery for you to find out what colors I'm talking about. It kind of looks like blood, but we don't want blood. We don't want blood. No Christmas blood. No Christmas blood. You know what we could do? Which could be kind of fun. Can I make a curve? How does this work? What the fuck? Why does it make a circle? I wanted a line. This curve tool? It's the same. I'm just using the same tool over and over again like a dummy. Okay. Oh wait. Hold on. There we go. That's how you do it. Okay. Let's try and make little Christmas fairy lights. Like there and there. I should make the string also a lighter color to stand out. Or maybe it's fine. I think a darker color is fine, actually. Sorry guys. Sorry about the stuff. Good loud. Let's start here. Oops, I did it wrong again. And then let's... It's gonna be a lot of this. It's gonna be a lot of Control Z. There's gonna be a lot of undo. Probably would be faster just to draw them. It's fine. Okay, and then we'll make another one right here. There we go. Just a couple. And then maybe below we can have one from here. Oops. Oh! Oh my god. And one from here, like to here, and then that can drop down a bit lower. And then one that kind of comes across from here to here. And then off of those, we can figure out how to make little lights. Can make little Christmas lights. Let's see. In the least amount of pixels possible. Oops. Can't believe we're gonna have Christmas again. That's right. Christmas is not over till I say so. Christmas lights. It's not Christmas though because it's red and blue. Can't believe how ungreen this is. It's crazy. blueless in Seattle. Outrageous behavior from me. Maybe we can add another layer for like... Let's try it out now actually. Let's make... Yeah, okay. New. And then... Let's make like a 3 brush size. And then we have like the lights and it's kind of hitting here and stuff. Kind of bouncing and shit. And then it's like up here and stuff. And then... Let's make it like a 1 pixel again, and it's kind of hitting the snare. And then layer properties, mode, screen, like that, or perhaps overlay, no, lighten, no, soft light, something like that, you know? Color burn, hard light. Something like that, but a lot less rambunctious. Maybe, actually, I should make these lights way smaller and literally just have them like that. Just have, oops. Just have, like... Because it's not the main, it's not the star of the show, you know? We don't want to be rude about it. I like that! I think it looks cute. Okay. This is impossible to read, but that's okay. I'm kind of doing this randomly. This part's difficult. And then I'll add some purple in there as well. Just a couple of purples. And then I'm also going to add some blue. Some tealy. Oh, I like this. I'm going to change it to blue. And that one. No, not that one. This one. Yeah. This one can be blue, and then I'll make another red one up here. Just little things. Just some little items of interest. Yeah, it's been an hour and a half doing this. I'm cold. Save me. What's the temp right now? Right now, 7 degrees. Okay. What if we called this more or less finished-ish? I think I could live with that. Now let's try our overlays. We might not end up doing this because it might just be better. It might be nicer to just not have it. We might not need it. Is what I'm trying to say. Jesus. Maybe it should be above. How do I drag? There we go. Bleh. 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 Just kind of making the craziest light shapes you could imagine. Let's do this for the blues. I don't know how they're gonna work when they kind of merge together. Could do it on different layers so that it makes sense, but we're not going to bother. We're not going to bother with such ludicrous behavior. And then I'm just gonna use the same purple because that's all we got. That's all we got. Bleh. Is that all of them? I think so. Let's see. Mode screen, probably. Soft light? Very soft. Very subtle. Hard light? That made them look very green and very red. I wish we had add. We don't have add, which is my favorite. That's not bad. Luminosity. Color dodge. If I just keep trying them, I'll find a new one. I will. I'll get to the bottom of it. I'll find a new one. Okay, we're gonna have to go with screen. We're gonna have to go with screen. I like that. I think it's cute. Alright, let me... Ay, ay, ay. Ay, ay, ay. Ay, ay, ay. I'm snuffling like a maniac. Okay. It's not even 2 hours, but I think I'm just gonna draw this for this stream. I feel slightly unprepared today. But we're gonna call it for now. I'm gonna go blow my nose. And then I'm gonna change my stream box. And then maybe tomorrow we can continue drawing this. Maybe I'll have done some thoughts about game things. And then we can talk about that. And my plans for the future. We'll talk about New Year's resolutions and stuff. So come hang out this time tomorrow. If you're free. If you'd like. There's a mysterious puddle of oil. There's a mysterious puddle of oil on my desk. Thanks for hanging out. I really enjoyed chatting with you guys. And I'll see you tomorrow. Okay, there's such a long preamble, post-amble. Bye!